What up, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Back with a pretty big update here because I've not been seeing much on this case at all for quite some time. We're talking about Mystikal, former No Limit soldier, was my personal, probably was my favorite on No Limit, man. But he caught that case and copped out and pled out on the first one. And I was like, man, that's some weird ish. And, he's lied about it numerous times over the years when talking about that case, man. Like, you pled guilty. There was video evidence and all that. Although he did beat the second time he got accused of that. And as we know, he's been locked up for a minute with this current same type of charge, man. Some weird actual ish. And, they were saying it was his girlfriend, like, similar to like a wife in a relationship like that was what reports were indicating back then, just not married to her. And she pretty much said he went into the bathroom, got high, was in there tooting something up or whatever, and just came out tripping and just aggressively actually violated her more or less. And, it's been a long time, just no updates. I'm guessing, how court can go sometimes where things can get postponed and all that. But you see, he's going to trial. He's taking it the distance. And, it says right here, this is via Spades TV official. Mystikal's trial is set to begin in 2 weeks, and his attorneys are gathering evidence. So 2 weeks away, y'all. According to documents obtained by Spade TV, they say the prosecutors have been withholding DNA/medical data and victim statements that favor Mystikal. They also say the victim deleted crucial texts and she wrongfully accused another man of actual assault 6 months prior. So I don't know. This is indicating that Mystikal may beat this case, and they're alleging that the prosecutors are trying to bury ish, that could clear his name. And there it says there is alleged DNA in medical evidence in Mystikal's favor in our word case. The victim, okay, we already read that, but check it out. This is like the official statement here. Attorney's office in Gonzales met with ADA, Assistant District Attorney Craig Stewart. At that time, counsel was able to look through a file containing material and evidence in this matter and assured that anything that had not been turned over would be. So, to the defense. So, like, hey, if everything's here, if y'all ain't got some of it, we will get it over to you. But, like, it's supposed to already be there, right? On that date, counsel for defendant marked the forensic medical records, alleged victim statement, and the DNA report. Each of these items contain exculpatory evidence in favor of Mr. Tyler, though assured that the aforementioned would be turned over to date. The documents remain in the possession of state in violation of Brady, Kyle's Rule 3, blah, 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 the Louisiana rules of professional conduct. So basically, that's a big no-no when it comes to a court of law. Hopefully, and again, if Mystikal did this, I don't want to see him beat the case, right? I'm very against weirdos and pervs and ish. They all need to be locked down, do their bit, and burn in hell, if you ask me, man. But, if he didn't do it, he should beat the case. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard what I said in the beginning of the video. It's just that case. There was video evidence. Mystikal took a plea, and when I've seen him say things over the years about the case, things he's said in interviews were just clearly not true. You know what I mean? And like, some cats will let motherfuckers lie about ish like that and not really press about it. Like, I don't rock like that. You know what I mean? Like, you copped out to that. Fuck out of here, and you be lying in the interviews. But in this situation, they're saying that the prosecutors are playing unfair and frankly, like, against the rules type game. So if that's indeed what it is, I mean, Mystikal's attorney should be on it, filing the motions he's got to file and all that, right? It says, alleged the victim deleted text message history after reporting that the incident and before turning over her cell phone to law enforcement. Upon information received, the DA's office was also aware that the alleged victim made prior false rape allegations against a Baton Rouge man 6 months prior to her allegations against the accused. And in that matter, the text message thread between he and the alleged victim exonerated him. With with knowledge of the same, the district attorney's office was aware. So, they're just pretty much saying the district attorney's office knows that there's some real shaky ish and they're trying to bury that. It says he has a record of this behavior. This guy says, just shut up. She lied like others, period. But in the first case, he pled guilty, plain and simple, right? He pled guilty. And even in that case that he did, early 2000s, he did that time, they had it all set up to where he was going to take a plea and get probation. But when, the court saw the video evidence, it was his hairdresser that they say he graped her because she was stealing money or something like that, or she owed money, some old other ish. When they saw that, they said, we can't let this man just walk with probation. He has to do time, that it was so heinous. And again, Mystikal took that plea. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does have a history of that behavior. But the second time around, he beat the case. This Mystikal madness page is going off. Damn it, sorry, y'all. What does it say? Oh. She needs to be in jail, and so do these other Jezebels. They also need to sit down with these female YouTubers who go along with bashing men. She knew that and probably used it to get money from him. From my understanding, man, what I was seeing, that was Mystikal's like wifey that he had been with too, right? Or no? Am I bugging? Or let's see. He looked like he did it, but he didn't. So shut up. Evidence proves otherwise, so now what? He did it the first time, though, or he could be made, he's charged with it. You was there, corny, like what? Like, yo, he pled guilty. Why she wasn't locked up the first time when she lied? Women like this deserve to be in prison for 15 years minimum. Free Mystikal. Let's see what else. That Mystikal page is in here going off. He got to get out of Louisiana. Someone said he came with his paws in his hand. That's Mystikal's own lyrics, right? Free Mystikal, free to go. I knew it. Free that man ASAP. This lion itch gotta stop. Free Mystikal. Lock her up. Because if he beat this, he finna go on another crazy run. If he can't do ish, else he can reinvent himself over and over again. He gonna beat it. But the system in Louisiana is corrupt. Now listen, I will agree with that. No question, man. We've seen it in a lot of situations that innocent people, man, framed. A couple no limit cats, right? Mac Fips. Listen, Mac Fips, someone else, McKinley Fips, someone else copped out for that case, right? Then he, or not copped out, went down there and wrote they went down there with their pastor confessing, but like the police just wanted to put it on Mac Phipps. Like they really down there in Louisiana, they really want to lock all these rappers up. I will indeed say that that's actual factual. You know what I mean? But I'm saying in that other first case that we're talking about where Mystikal took the plea, there was video evidence, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mac Phipps for years was fighting to get out an innocent man. Then when the governor knocked some time off his sentence or granted him clemency, whatever it was, whenever they ordered that it was time for him to be set free because he didn't do it, it took like another 8 to 10 months to get him out. It was ludicrous. It was ridiculous, man. But I don't know. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Mystical trial set 2 weeks away. Will he beat the case? What's going on with all this funny stuff? We got to dive into this more. Are the prosecutors indeed not playing fair? Let's talk about it all in the comments. Subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and God bless.